Well, hello there. This is Gina B. Living Fully, and I am here for part 2 of the Get Ready With Me that I have done thus far with this incredible Purple Dreams small palette from the Dollar Tree. I'm still waiting to find some of these new amazing big palettes. Please put a comment in the comments below if you have scored one of those. But anyway, I have done the base. You want to make sure you go and look, and I can even link part 1 in the comments, in the description. And that way you will have this whole look thus far. And now we're going into the part 2. This is not a Dollar Tree item, but this is the only mascara that currently works for me. I tried all the Dollar Tree stuff, but let me tell you what I do. I actually work with this particular, you can see this was clear, and they called it the Mega Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. And that is what I like to use as a base for my CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1. This is a must, and it was really reasonable. It was under $8. So I'm like, I'm okay with that. And it works well, and it is waterproof. So look for that CoverGirl if you have issues like I do. So I do, even though I suffer from scarring alopecia, it has never hit my eyelashes, and it never will because I'm now in a remission. Or what they call the burnout phase. So it's kind of done. But my eyebrows need a little. So what I find what's really fun that I do is using this kind of before and in the middle, because I do like 3 layers. I end up with this wonderful kind of gray taupe look, and that enhances my little eyebrows, because you guys filling them in and trying all the things just doesn't look great on me. Now I do have a special brow pencil that I've used when I belly dance if my hair's pulled up or back. But when I do my everyday work look, they're kind of covered with these bangs, and my bangs are kind of in that, little bit of that little modern girl shaggy mullet kind of look with this particular topper. Almost all my toppers have this because it just works once I'm done and the lashes are done. It just works on this old girl's face. So let me pull that all back again, and I'll show you how I do my lashes. I'm not rocking any eyeliner because this is very much an everyday go to work. If I sweat, it isn't going to be horrific kind of makeup look, because I am in the massage field and you really don't want to overdo your makeup. Now, there are some girls that come in with no makeup ever, and I think that's really healthy. But for me, I don't feel myself. I'm an old dancer, professional belly dancer, and I just have to have a little something. So I start just by kind of using this product to separate my lashes, and it doesn't really give me a lot of volume, but it separates them and defines them before I begin putting on the actual CoverGirl. So yeah, I really love this from Dollar Tree. It is always put out by Wet n Wild, and it comes ultra clear. But because I use this along with my regular CoverGirl mascara, it gives me this fantastic taupe color, which is perfect for shaping my little tiny alopecia eyebrows. But I don't like to draw in my eyebrows heavily every day. I just don't like to do that. Because if I sweat at work, they're just going to get a mess, even with setting spray, what have you. I am looking into doing henna on them, and let me know in the comments below if you've had any alopecia issues with your eyebrows, if you suffer from anything like that, and what you did to get an eyebrow. Now, I've also seen regular hair dye just meticulously brushed on. And I've actually done that before. Boom, boom, there go my eyes. But I'm looking over here because this is my actual mirror, and I don't want to freak you out by doing that, okay? So they're pretty well defined. And then I'm going to go in here and just give these a little tiny bit of product to enhance. My eyelashes, I've been very lucky to keep them, being a scarring alopecia sufferer. And I've kept my eyebrows. They just thinned out a lot. And of course, we used to pluck eyebrows when we were young girls in the 80s. But I since, when I got the alopecia, I said I'll never ever pluck again. And you can tell the way I did this makeup, I'm not trying to look younger. I'm just trying to let my face shine a little bit and give a nice presentation at work. I'm not trying to like hollow this out or hide I'm just not going to do that. Once the bangs go down and the lashes are in, I'm fine. Now, when I belly dance and I'm trying to get a little bit more of even a youthful, like even more lifted look, for that, I will use kind of a dark brown in here to shape and carve out. So if you do want me to do the belly dance look, I can do it. Put a comment in the comments below and I will do that for you with all Dollar Tree products. So now I go in with my CoverGirl 3-in-1 mascara that is waterproof. And it was under, I want to say it was under $8, because the regular Dollar Tree mascaras have not been working for me for quite some time. And it was starting to piss me off because I was like, okay, I'm now into $10, $12 here trying different mascaras from Dollar Tree. And they just weren't working on my lashes for some reason. It just wasn't working out. Okay, so now we've got some eyelashes going over the top of that clear Dollar Tree mascara by Wet n Wild. And what it did is it just allows my lashes to be separated so they don't get clumpy. Now, one thing I would love to be able to do is to do a tight waterline here, but my eyes do not like any product anywhere near that waterline. No. I do it on occasion for a belly dance thing and it really helps lift, but I just cannot do that every day because I sweat at work. And this look is perfect if you do sweat a lot at work, if you're a hard laborer, but you want a makeup look. Nurses, this is great if you're a nurse. It's just an everyday look. It's not over the top, no fake eyelashes. But I'm getting definition here and some lift. And one of the tricks I learned is kind of fanning them out, bringing going back and forth a little bit. My makeup teacher in theater always taught us to do that. And it just nicely defines the eyelash. And then I take a long time doing my mascara. I don't go quick, and I really take my time. See how I fan and kind of push the product over this way, and then I go back in and lift it out. And they look more natural for me, I think, to go to work. So what I'm going to do is go to the bottom here and very meticulously give a little bit of lash little color to my lashes. One thing that alopecia did too is it really made my hair even whiter. So even my eyelashes are extremely pale after I had that episode. It was one episode where I woke up and my scalp, my eyebrows were burning, my private was burning, and I lost hair in all those places, of course, my head. And it was very strange. I thought I had washed my body and my hair with some sort of toxic soap. I didn't know what was going on. At the time, I was having some health struggles, and I was definitely suffering from being too heavy on a very tiny frame. I had gained a lot of weight during menopause, and so I knew something was up, and I was in a lot of pain, and my husband rushed me to the ER, and they brought in a derm immediately because the little doctor, the attending doctor there in the ER just went, you know what? I know this is alopecia. I've seen it a million times, but I'm going to go get the derm. She said, fortunately, you're very lucky. He's here doing a surgery. And I'm like, really? And she, yeah. So he came in, he looked, he goes, definitely scarring alopecia, no doubt about it. It was his thesis, he said, when he graduated, and he said that, yeah, there's no getting around this, and shots and all that are not going to be working on this type of alopecia. And what should happen is if I can stop it with this steroid stuff, it was a foam, then it won't progress any further. But I can't do the shots and anything like that. I'm going to give you some resources so you can buy hair. And so when I buy hair, I buy it to kind of frame my little face. And I don't have to do a lot to the eyebrows. I don't have to. But I am definitely looking into maybe henna or something like hair dye that's safe, like an eyebrow dye. I know there's all kinds of things out there, and I'm going to look into doing something. So you can see I'm doing another layer just to, and it's not really removing all the product like you would think. All it's doing is lightening that up a little bit and preparing it for yet one more coat. And so that is what I'm doing. Now, I don't touch the bottoms with this. I don't need to. I'm going to go back in, give this a second, and go back in. Anyway, I got off track there. But yeah, I learned a lot, but I was very lucky that my eyelashes were intact. I was very, very, very lucky. But I lost hair, and then I was worried about my one arm, my axilla, my underarm, but it did not go. I don't know why I was worried, because it's like we shave it anyway, but I don't know. It was just so traumatic. And so for me, makeup became my real friend during that time, and I didn't have a lot of money then. So I got into Dollar Tree makeup way back when. And I still love Dollar Tree makeup because it's not only just in my budget, but it has improved tenfold over the years. I mean, really improved. When I used to go to Dollar Tree, those of you who have been going to Dollar Tree forever, my goodness, the makeup was very rudimentary, but they always had decent blush. Decent blush. So, I mean, I would get some eyeshadows and blush from there all the time. Okay. Now we're really building these lashes, but they don't look caked or heavy. And that is my trick. And I'll show you a side view. So that's my little trick to attaining a decent lash. Now I'm going to go in and just shape these eyebrows. I don't use a pencil when I work because, again, they're very thin and they become very light in color, but I've got this great bang from my topper, and I told you about my alopecia story. But I just use this, which has a nice taupe color now, and it just not only shapes but kind of semi-laminates my eyebrow. Not trying to really create an actual eyebrow by any means. Now, what I'm going to do is show you my finished look by bringing these bangs in. And you can see that, you know, as unorthodox as that makeup Get Ready With Me is, it really can work on a teeny tiny face. I have a very tiny head and face. And so I've got that. I've got my 2 knots, but the finished product is this cute little hat, kind of cocked to the side. And then I'll wear big earrings. And that for me is like a good everyday look with Dollar Tree makeup products, excluding this mascara, which is CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1 Waterproof. And I absolutely love it, layered with the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Brow and Lash Gel. And so there you have it, is my little Dollar Tree makeup look. There you go. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you were brave enough to watch me all the way through, well, congratulations. And I would invite you to watch more of my content down below. If you like what you see, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, everyone should have their notifications turned on, that little blue bell, so you can be notified whenever I upload a new Dollar Tree related video. Typically, it's a haul every Sunday. But today, we did a 2-part series of a Get Ready With Me Dollar Tree makeup palette called Purple Dreams. Absolutely gorgeous little palette. We got this lovely look. And of course, we also used foundation and BB cream. And that was already applied when I started my part 1. And this simply, or what is it, essentially ageless blush and finishing powder, essentially ageless, all from Dollar Tree. The lip base color was the Clean Beauty Classic Red, and I layered it with the lighter tones right here. Yes. And then I topped it off with the Alice in Wonderland lip glosses. There you have it. You guys, these were such an amazing find. They are a Disney product. It says Disney right on the package. Alice in Wonderland. Absolutely fantastic little product. I love it. This will stay all day for me at work. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is this little, it's the setting spray, and I absolutely love it. It's transfer proof and humidity proof, and it's by Le Mercier. And I'm just going to give myself a little spray to set it. I know. And that is our final look, and that is the final product that I used. I'm liking the feel of this, and when it dries, I think it's going to be magnificent. So I like a little bit of a dewy glow all the time because I sweat a lot at work anyway. And, you know, I don't like an overly matte look. This is perfect for me to go to work and enjoy and not feel overly made up. And I need to find one of those little dryers, one of those little fans That would be so awesome. I haven't been able to find one of those even at my Dollar Trees. But anyway, say hello to me in the comments down below and let me know if you would like me to do a get ready with me for Halloween. It would be a belly dance look or an Egyptian goddess look, Greek goddess, whatever you want to call it, for Halloween. And it's a stage makeup. So let me know if you would like me to do that with Dollar Tree products. And again, hit the like, share, subscribe button and the little blue bell so you can be notified whenever I upload something new. And for those of you who follow me and have watched me all the way through, you know that I appreciate you very much. Love you very much, and so grateful that you interact with me on all the stuff that I put up. Everybody have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you Sunday with a new Dollar Tree haul. Take care now. Bye-bye.